Hello, Mark Harbert from markharbert.com here, and today's video I want to show you 3 ways that you can convert views to your videos on YouTube into leads. All right, and this is 3 very simple things that you can do that you make sure that you do on every single video. Now, the first thing that you want to do when you create a video is I did this, and you can see this is actually an old video that I did back in 2012, and you can see it's only got 7,808 views, but I can tell you I have gotten a ton of leads from this video. Now, one of the things that I actually recommend, and I don't do it as much as I should, but it's very, very important that you consider branding every single video that you create with your domain name. So this is just one of my domain names, but the reason that you want to do this is because when you brand a video, what happens is there's a lot of people that come on YouTube and they actually download videos. They actually download these videos and then they re-upload them to their account and they use your content and put your links and stuff in there. Now, is that a good thing to do? Is that legal to do? Honestly, I'm not real sure. Is it real ethical? For me, no, it's not. I'm not a fan of that. I don't think you should do that, and I don't recommend that you do that. But what happens is when people steal your videos, you actually have your branded domain on there. So in a lot of ways, you could think of it as you're just getting extra exposure if people take your video and put it on their channel. But that way, you've always got a way for people to see your domain and the original place that it came from. So I highly recommend that if you want to convert people into leads, that you brand your video with your domain. Now, I recommend actually that you put it on through the entire video. So maybe down here in the corner or up here in the corner or top corner, one of the corners, you put it down there with your domain, just the root domain or wherever you want to send people. Now, they can't click on it, but you could put an annotation over top of it. And I'm going to talk about that here in just a second. That's clickable, that could send them off to the page. But in reality, you just want to brand your video with the domain name. It will really help. So next, what you want to do is, I'm going to go over here to another video. This is one of my videos. You want to use annotations and lead cards. And annotations and lead cards are a great way to convert views into actually traffic and leads. And how you do this is basically, this is the timeline of the video, and you can see that if you grab the needle and you go over here, I actually have an annotation that pops up, and you can see right here, this annotation, okay, is based, and it's actually links to a capture page. So want more traffic and leads and sales using online video marketing strategies on YouTube? Click here to get my 18-point cheat sheet and training video for free. So people click on that, and it takes them off to my website. You can see I've got my website listed here, and you can actually strategically add these annotations throughout your videos. Now, very important, I recently read an article and that said eventually annotations were going to be phased out. Okay, so for now you can utilize them. As long as they're there, use them. And when they are phased out, they're going to move 100% to what are called lead cards. So I highly recommend that you utilize lead cards. Now, if you look right here on this video, what a lead card is, I'm just going to zoom in here. Here's the timeline. You can see it moving. Now, what it's done is it's right here. Here's what a lead card does. You see this little question that pops up here, or this little statement, get leads on YouTube? When somebody clicks on it, look, it pops up a lead card, and they click on it, and it takes them off to a website or capture page. All right. Now, these are very, 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 very awesome for getting clicks to your website. And you can add as many of these as you want throughout your video. I recommend that you have them. Now, what's going to happen is if you move along here, they'll always have access to it right here. This little I will always be here, but what happens is when this happens, it's a little kind of you can have a question there or a statement or something that grabs their attention. But you want to utilize these lead cards because they're very, very useful and they work very, very well. Okay, so annotations and lead cards are a great way to convert views into leads. Now, All right, so let me go ahead and go off to this video.
Hello.
And the third way, it's probably the most obvious way, and most people know about this, but there's a couple things that I want to point out that you wouldn't believe how many people actually mess this up, okay? So what you have here is a video. The third way is to make sure in your description that you have a link to your website. Yes, I know that's pretty self-explanatory, but I can't begin to tell you how many people put nothing in their description. I've seen it so many times where people create these great videos, but they don't give people a way to click off to their website. Now, the other thing that's crucial is if you notice right here, there's this little show more tab. You want your link to be above the show more tab. So it's got to be somewhere in this top 3 lines in order to be clickable and to be noticed by people. So I always recommend write a sentence with your keyword in it and then have a link off to your capture page. So this is how you convert people to leads, all right? It's very self-explanatory. These are 3 easy things that you can do to make sure that you convert traffic and views to actual leads. Now, here's the thing. These 3 aspects of getting leads are really a small part of the overall pie of how to really make YouTube work. All right, now I've got something coming up called my YouTube marketing beta program. Now, I just want to give you a little bit of a background on this so you understand what this is. Now, almost 4 years ago, a buddy of mine and myself, we created probably one of the most successful YouTube marketing courses in our niche of home business. And prior to releasing that course, we did a beta program, which was we worked with about maybe 40 to 50 people, somewhere in that range, and we helped people to get results with the strategies that we were using. Our goal was to create some success stories and to help people actually get results. And that's exactly what we did. Well, obviously, that was almost 4 years ago. YouTube has changed. There's a lot of new things, like, lead cards, things like that. Lots of new features on YouTube that we didn't have back then. And it's time to do some updating and really help people start to get results with YouTube. And I invite you, I am starting this Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. and we're going to go for 5, possibly 6 weeks. And we're going to do a YouTube marketing beta program where I'm going to work specifically with you in a group, and we are going to rock YouTube. I'm going to walk you through the entire process. It's going to be a live coaching program. We're going to walk through every single step of how to utilize YouTube for your business for more traffic, leads, and sales. And it is going to be awesome. All right. YouTube has been so good to me. I generate leads still every single day from videos that I created working on, man, if you can believe it, 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago. This video right here, if you see, I uploaded this in June of 2012. I still get leads off of this video. Okay. So that ought to tell you how awesome this is when it really works for you, okay? So you'll see a link below this video. You want to make sure that you click it, get registered for the YouTube Marketing Beta Program, and we'll see you this Thursday at 8 o'clock when we start the sessions. And I am super, super excited for you, all right? We will see you on the inside. Bye-bye.